Hey guys, welcome to this week's edition of the Coach's Show with Coach Greg George of the Noble Bears. Coach, well, we are at the end of the season. Playoffs start this Friday night at Piedmont. Talk about what it means for the program to be in the playoffs for a second consecutive year.
It's a great feeling. I mean, this is a special year. I mean, it's kind of one of those deals where, you know, everybody's in the playoffs in football, so it's kind of like all the other sports. No, it's this AA. We're all in. But, you know, it's still special. You know, you're playing week 11, and, you know, I'm just proud of the fact that, you know, we played 9 games this year, and most teams didn't. A lot of teams didn't get 9 games. No. We got 9, and, you know, we had a forfeit week 10, and that wasn't our doing. But, you know, I think, you know, our administration, Frank Solomon's, he's hit a home run on trying to make things safe around here where our kids can, you know, have a chance to go out and compete. I mean, all the little things he's done with the, you know, the ultraviolet, you know, machines in here in the locker rooms, and, you know, he's went above and beyond, and we can't appreciate him enough for everything he's done. I think that's big on us getting this far into the deal and getting to play and not having many, you know, breaks. We didn't have any breaks, and I think a lot of that's, you know, that machine's been in all these rooms every day, and I think that's big. But it's special to be in the playoffs. Everybody's got a little quicker step. A little, you know, we're all excited about going back to Piedmont. It's kind of, they know us, we know them.
Sure.
They're going to run the option, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and, you know, we have to win the battle up front, both sides of the ball. Last time we got beat 23-20, then they got a late 6 on when we were a desperation deal. But, you know, I thought we did some good things in that game, but, you know, there's times we won the battles when we needed to, but there's times we also got knocked back 3 or 4 yards on double teams. We can't, if we have to win the battle up front on defense and offense, we got to be able to run the ball. We got to, you know, we're going to throw the ball, set the run up. That's what we do now. I mean, that's just kind of the way we're built probably for the next 3 or 4 years. We're going to go back to when we had Baylor Buell, and you're going to throw it 50 times a game maybe, and that's okay. I love throwing the ball. But we're going to have to throw the ball to open up the run. But when we do run, those linemen, we got to be able to pad people up. D-line, we cannot get knocked back 2 or 3 yards. We cannot. I mean, we have to hold our ground. And we got to be able to play them, because that's one thing about the flex bone. 4 plays, you know, they'll go for it a lot of times because they average about 2 yards a carry, 2.5, and we got to keep them below that.
Yeah, they're almost in the 4-down territory.
Yeah, you know, all the time.
All the time.
For what they do. But, you know, we've got a couple wrinkles. I think the way we play them, you know, knock on wood, you know, I think our scheme, when you watch everybody else that's played them, from Carl Albert to McGinnis to us, I mean, the way we play them seems to give them more fits. Knock on wood, I can be saying that. Friday night, I'm sitting here and it's 100-0. But I mean, right now, I mean, you know, we've played them a couple years. We've played them, you know, for 6 quarters, and with the scheme we've been using, and we felt like it's made it tougher on them. So we'll see. I mean, we're excited though. They're excited. It's playoff football.
Yeah, best time of the year. So you mentioned that Piedmont running game. And how do you and the Bears plan to contain that on Friday night?
Man, we have to stop the fullback. The fullback can't have those 7-8 yard runs. I mean, our D-line, it comes down to them. I mean, when they get down blocks, they've got to squeeze those offensive linemen and hit the fullback in the mouth. And by squeezing those offensive linemen, they're going to cover up Sparky and those other linebackers where they're not getting shellacked. I mean, that's the key. I mean, if those linemen do their job, our linebackers will be able to run and shut that fullback and quarterback down. And we got to read our keys. I mean, we read our keys, we know what they're going to do. If we read our keys, we know if it's inside run or outside run by reading our keys. We know they're going to take maybe 2 or 3 shots deep. Usually do that before half or a 3rd and 15. You know, they may take a shot, and we've got a few other wrinkles in we didn't have in the first time we played them, just to kind of change things up. But the key is turnovers. We got to make them turn the ball over. Flexbone teams, you know, remember the days of Barry Switzer, you know, there'd be times they'd have 5 fumbles. Hopefully we can get about 5 fumbles Friday night, and, you know, our defense stop the fullback.
Well, and they have a good special teams as well. So
Yes, I mean,
you got a
that's the
kicker
deal.
that can kick it
That
from-
kicker gets in within 45 yards, it's automatic 3
Sure.
points.
Okay. So, Coach, talk about your team's performance this year, and also what you're looking forward to come Friday night.
Our team, I think, we're a young football team. We ended up 4-6. We had a couple games there we had a chance to win, so it could easily been 6-4. The Duncan game, Lawton Mac, and I knew we were probably in the talk with those 5 teams for the playoffs, and you beat one of them, you beat Duncan, you're in the playoffs, and if you beat Lawton Mac, you're in. So we're there. I mean, we're close. We're a really young football team. We had to learn to do some things differently this year. We're not, we usually have a pretty good run game we can throw out there, and we struggled in that department, and that's, we're not as big as we've been in the past, but we're getting, we got better. I thought we got better as the year went on, and when we got healthy and got everybody out there, I thought, we've done some good things. Offensively, we're getting better. Defensively, I think there's been games the games that are spread offenses, I think we handle that pretty well. We can play with those teams and play with them. I think when people go to that power run game, that's tough. It's
Sure.
tough just where we're at, size-wise, but I'm proud of the kids. I think, they've played hard. They've showed up to go to work every day. And I haven't had any drama with them. They show up, practice, and they're good kids. I'm excited they get a chance to go, play in the playoffs here. Who knows? We've been close. Like I tell them, we've been close so many times. Maybe this Friday night, it's the one we get. We've been close, at Piedmont. We were close at, Duncan, close with Lawton Mac. Midwest City, we played close for a half, then it kind of wheels fell off. I just want, me personally, I'd love for something good to go these kids' way. Just one time, because they've done everything I've asked, and I'd like to see one thing go their way. It'd be nice.
Yep.
And we get a chance to go make our own Friday night, so it'll be fun.
Yep. It'd be tremendous. So,
Yeah.
overall, how do you feel like the year has gone dealing with all the COVID? And I know it's a sensitive subject, by the way, but and was there anything that you would have liked to have had that you didn't have?
I don't know. Our administration's done everything that you can possibly do for us to be able to go out and play. Like I said, Frank Solomon he's awesome. Every school should be blessed to have Frank Solomon running it and, taking care of the kids like he does, and his partners, Dr. John Myers and Nathan Gray. They do a great job, those three. They're going to take care of the kids here at Noble, and they do that. And I think that's been tremendously why we've got to play 9 games. We've been fortunate. I'm blessed. This team's blessed. The community blessed that we got 9 games in.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of teams that didn't get to play, 6 games. And we've been blessed to play 9, and, there's no complaints from me.
Good.
I'm excited. Now, I think the one thing you wish is that uneasiness, like, okay, is everybody, when somebody gets a phone call, you see somebody, oh boy, someone says they're sick, you're just like, oh man, what is it? Is it going to be one where they have to go get tested? Who was around them? I'm ready to get back to a normal football season where we can do everything we normally do, like, start off with our big spring team camp and spring ball, golf tournament, our 7-on-7, all the stuff we do in the summer, and our retreats in the fall, our senior dinner, our sponsors dinner, just to do all that stuff that makes it, football. And, I'm ready to get back to that. Our entrance coming in, the kids love the entrance, and but that's crying over spilled milk. We got to play 9 games, and we're blessed. Absolutely. And my wife told me you don't have any reason to pout. You played 9 games, and she's right.
Sure.
And there's no need me sitting there. We played 9, and we're grateful, and we're blessed. And I think our kids being diligent, and our kids are kids, but hopefully they listen to us when we say wear your mask everywhere. And it's, like I said, you don't know who's going to get it. People show up. You can walk into the gas station and get it.
Yep.
So, we've been blessed. And like I said, we've got great administration. I think that helps make that possible.
Okay. Last question of the evening. Thanksgiving or Christmas, favorite holiday, and why?
No, I'm a Christmas guy. I'm absolutely nuts when it comes Christmas time. When our girls were little, I went to the Disney store and we had like a $400. That's what my wife said we can spend. I think I spent $1,000 on it. I bought every daggum little Disney animated toy set they had. Disney loved when I kept walking in the door, but I'm definitely a Christmas guy. I like to, we sit back and watch Christmas movies, and Holly makes all the cookies throughout this month. I mean, because my wife can bake and cook, and when she makes that homemade icing and all the different cookies she makes, and Christmas Eve, we'll go out and eat dinner somewhere, then we'll come back and they'll open maybe one gift. But our house, we have 5 Christmas trees.
Wow.
It looks like Santa's sleigh crashed into our house. When you walk into our house, my wife's, she's certifiable nuts when it comes to Christmas. I mean, it's...
He said it, Holly, not me.
She takes all the pictures off the walls and hangs up pictures from us during Christmases, from the last since the girls have been here. All the bedspreads become Christmas bedspreads. All the stuff in a bathroom, those towels that women have that match, they all become Christmassy. We have a Christmas tree in the living room, her office, each girl's bedroom, and in our kitchen. And Holly has a Winnie the Pooh tree, Landry's Grinch, Hayden's princess tree, the kitchen trees like utensils, Holly's office trees, Winnie the Pooh, and the Christmas tree by the fireplace it's magnificent. We have probably 60 nutcrackers in our house. We have 2 6-foot nutcrackers that meet you when you come in the door inside. She has a nutcracker on every step of the staircase going up, green ivory everywhere. And it's crazy. I mean, it absolutely, there's not an inch of our house that you don't think it's Christmas. Bad thing is we already got 2 trees up right now, and it's November late. Well, I mean, I like to at least let Thanksgiving have its day. Can we at least just have Thanksgiving
Halloween,
day?
next day, trees go up.
Yeah, it's basically Halloween, Christmas. Thanksgiving, we'll have dinner, but they'll be putting up, that Thanksgiving week, our house will look absolutely Christmas. We watch Christmas movies. We usually when the girls were little, we'd go do something every Saturday.
Right.
Go sledding or go see somewhere. But now they're old. Yeah, but now they're older. They're all in sports and basketball. Our schedule's a little tighter, but we'll find stuff to do. And she'll do something with the girls. They get up every morning. There's something there, and we're definitely a big time Christmas family. People probably talk behind our backs how stupid we are when it comes to all the stuff we do. But we love it. It's our time of the year.
Good. Well, Coach, thanks so much for joining us this evening. Best of luck to you and the Bears on Friday night in Piedmont. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys.
Scott Harper with Oklahoma Sports Network. Thank you so much.